Hello, 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 hello. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to start our drawings today, okay? AKA blueprints, AKA plan packet. All right, the part that you're going to hand in, you're going to submit to me, the part that you might show someone at a shop or email to someone across the world to get parts made. It's the way to communicate our stuff. So we're going to do that in OnShape with the plus, and we're going to create a drawing right here, okay? Here you see the little menu. These ANSI, American National Standard Institute, A, D, B, C, those are paper sizes. I like to stick with A because it's the size of printer paper. I'm going to click OK. And we are going to be given a blank sheet. OnShape gives us, it starts us off right into the insert menus, but I'm going to close these because I want to set up our drawing file here with the right number of pages and sheets, okay? That's going to help us out a lot. So when you export this, it's only one file for all 4 or 5 sheets that you need, okay? So here's our first sheet. If you click over here on the left, you have the Sheets menu, and notice there's just one sheet. We want to click the plus here to add a sheet for the bracket and the axle and the sprocket and maybe your 4th part. So we're going to do sheet 1 is going to be the assembly, sheet 2 bracket, axle, and sprocket. Okay, so double click back to sheet 1, close this off. Now we have our single drawing file with 4 sheets. Okay, ready to go. All right, we're going to go back to the drawing insert here. Insert a view. And we're going to click Insert A again. Now we don't want to insert Part Studios yet, where our actual parts are. We want to insert our assembly on the first page. And I'll pick Assembly 2. And I'm going to make sure it's the right view. And I'm going to rotate this because this is not the front view that I want. Okay? So notice, even though it says front, I'm going to tell it to put back, because to my client or to my customers, this is the front view. Okay. Another thing I notice is that it looks pretty small. So I'm going to change the view scale here to 1:2, half scale, not third scale. That gives me a little more, a larger. You want to use the space up effectively. You don't want to make it too cluttered. Like 1:1 scale would make it too big. You want to leave space, but you want to make it nice, okay? And it's very important that you set these details on this first view, because this will kind of set the scene for everything else on this page. This view, the front view, we're going to call the parent view, okay? So we're going to put the front view, and now we're good to go. And I'm going to drop it with a click. And now you'll notice, maybe you did, that OnShape shifted over to the next tool over. It shifted automatically to projected view. So if you notice, as I just move up, it projects automatically the top view or side or isometric. So I'm going to slide up for top view. Top view always goes on top. Okay. What view always goes on the side? Click right. Side view goes to the side. Okay. And up here will be our isometric view. So I'm going to click this view again, and I'm going to project isometric. Okay, now that doesn't match my plan, my blueprint. So I'm not going to put that view. Let me show you how to get the view that was shown. Okay, we're going to escape. Let's move this down. Watch the other views follow. See, they follow. They always stay in alignment. We're going to find that isometric view that was in my plans here. This one. It shows a little more information. We're going to go back to here. We're going to project an isometric off of this one. So I'm going to select this. Isometric. We're going to give it a second to calculate. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to drop it over here. I'm going to press Escape. and I'm going to drag it into position. Now we've got the correct isometric view. Okay, it's a little big. It's a little close to the border and a little close to here. So I'm going to change the scale of this view. Now, in our drawings here, the front, top, and side view should always be the same scale. Okay, 99% of the time, they should always be the same scale. There's no reason for you to change that, okay? But the isometric view is kind of like an add-on. It doesn't have to be the same scale. So I'm going to two-finger click this view, and I'm going to go to View Properties. Now in here, you have a lot of options. One being Scale. Notice it says 1 to 2, Parent. It's following the parent. We're going to drop down to 1/3. That's going to give us a little more space. Okay, and I'm going to accept that. And now I'm going to drag it and drop it in place here. Okay. Another thing I'm going to do to match my blueprints, which I think, yeah, notice all the hidden lines that are shown here, showing things going through. I'm going to add some hidden lines, okay? So let me show you how to do that. So once again, two-finger click the view, show, hide. Look at all the stuff you can show or hide. I'm going to show hidden lines. It's going to, there it is, okay? So nice. I'm going to do the same on this view. Two-finger click, show, hide, show hidden lines. Okay, and it's going to show that part. It's going to show the hidden lines of the holes. It's going to show the axle. Okay, and we'll do the same on the top view here. Show, hide, hidden lines. Okay, and now we're going to have those hidden lines. OnShape running a bit slow. F for fit. All right, so now we have our views in place. The parent view is this one. Remember, as we move it, everything else adjusts. We're going to do this for all of our parts. Front, top, side. Now if you notice, for example, the axle, well, the top view and the side view of the axle would be the exact same thing. So it's not necessary. That's why we only have 3 views here. I have a front view and a top view, but no side view, because the top view and the side view of a cylinder are the same. That would just be confusion, be giving more detail, more views, and we would say, why is that view there? That's why this one has 3. But if you notice this one, front, top, side, isometric. Okay, same with here. 2 views to show all the detail. A bigger one that fits in here, helping us see those curves, right? So we're adding the views, scaling them to make the most clear, communicative way. All right, the last thing I'm going to show you here on this video is our title box, okay? This first page of your packet has all this extra stuff that we don't need here in high school. So I'm going to select all this, and I'm going to delete it all. Okay, I'm going to put a line back in here to seal that up, my line tool, just like in OnShape. Drop a line there, escape. Let's fill in some information, okay? I'm going to put A, the A up here is our note. So I'm going to click that A to add a note, and I'm going to drop this here, and I'm going to call this TVD assembly. Assembly. That word looks spelled wrong. It looks weird to me. And I'm going to escape. Click this. I'm going to make it fit. Drag this wider. Center it up. Okay. I'm going to double click here. Engineering 1. And I'm going to move over and delete those hyphens. And I'm going to double click on the second set of hyphens. No, second set here. And let's call it whatever your company name is. Make it up. My Metals Co. My Metals Co. And we're going to accept that. Company first. Put our name here. Drawn by Steve Maeda. Boink. Oh, get rid of those hyphens. And the last one, we'll put the date. Okay. Get rid of those hyphens. Escape. 9/13/2024. And I'll just change this little bit of text here. It says drawing number to date. Get the... No! Move this. Move this back. All right, you can handle that bit of nonsense there. Okay, so there we go. We added views. We made our sheets. Double click to go to the next sheet. Double click. Double click. We added all our sheets. We added views here. The views line up. The correct views are there. Front, top, side, ISO. We made the scales right. We added hidden lines in here. And we modified our title box. And we made it super nice. And that's it. Okay, so super duper. Work on the next couple sheets. Get your views in. I'm going to have another video on dimensioning, because that's a whole nother world. But this is a great start. All right. Have a great day. Bye.